Check, check. 1 2 1 2. Hey, what up, Marcus? If you could give me a quick minute. I haven't streamed to YouTube in a long time, so I'm just trying to make sure I'm good. My audio's level good? If y'all can hear me out there. Bridge has been back, but I'm trying to figure out. Like they took it away for a minute, but then they brought it back because a lot of people were complaining about it. But I just did a tutorial yesterday to where I was showing how to do it with Cinema 4D and Redshift, but a lot of people are still having issues with Bridge. So I was hoping that some of the people that were having issues would at least jump in on this live stream so we could, or at least I could try to replicate some of those issues. All right, there we go. Ty, he's one of the people that was good to see you here. But give me a quick second. I'm gonna go let my dog out real quick, and then yeah, we'll jump right into it. All right, but so hopefully y'all can see it because I'm working on my ultra wide monitor, so it's only covering like half the screen. But what I'm gonna do is let's open up Bridge first and foremost. Let's make sure this is the version that y'all are seeing out there. So I'm trying to make this full screen right quick. Okay, so this is the Quixel bridge that you're using, right? So this is the standalone version that you would download directly from Quixel Bridge. So just for context, people that don't know what I'm talking about, let me go back to my web browser. Okay, so this is Quixel.com, right? So if you look over here in the top right hand corner, you have home, you have fab, of course, that's what they're pushing, mega scans, and then we have bridge, right? So if you click on bridge, you can still download Quixel Bridge from here. And this is what I downloaded. And so this is the version that I showed us at my tutorial that I posted up yesterday. So is that what you did if you're still in there, Ty? So is this the version that you're using? Let me know so I can I'll proceed on from there. All right, so I'm just gonna. I don't see you in chat, so I'm just gonna assume that you. Okay, so you said yeah. All right, cool. So I'm inside the Quixel Bridge right now. So let's say I go to like a random asset. So let's just say this tree branch right here, right? So I'll click on this one. So when you click on like your tree branch, actually, let me turn my phone down. But when you click on like a tree branch, right? Do you see this in the lower right hand corner where you have like 4K resolution, 8K resolution, and then like the big download button? Or do you just see where it says go to Fab? Because I know a couple people are saying that it was telling them to go to Fab, but like if I come down here and I click on the download button down here, like let me just click on that, you can see that it's starting to download. So I don't know if I can. How do you do that magnifying glass thing on here? Let me see. Is it Windows and the plus sign? Yeah. Sorry. This is just like an impromptu. It's jacking all up. I was trying to do the magnifying glass so I could show you on the bottom right hand corner, but yeah, that's not really working. But yeah, right down here where it says download, now you see that it actually downloaded. So if I wanted to, I could export this out. So you're not seeing any of this down here. Because I know if you do this inside of Unreal Engine, that's where it would say go to Fab and all that. If you click on any asset, it says get it on Fab. So did you, at the end of 2024, did you redeem all the assets and all that in there? Because if you redeemed everything, then it shouldn't say go to Fab. Like the reason I'm seeing everything here is because I redeemed everything before the end of the month or the end of the year. I mean, so now everything is there. Yeah, Marcus is asking if you're logged in. Yeah, cause I know every time I open up Bridge, I have to log in as well. So that would be one thing to check. But yeah, let me open up. I'll open up Unreal Engine right quick. Because that's the only time I ever see it say go to Fab. So let me go to library. I'll open up 5.5 since that one's a stable version. Not a problem, James. Thank you for stopping through. No, it's all good. Like I just put together this impromptu live stream because I know some people out there were having trouble with Quixel Bridge. So I wanted to see if we can at least replicate that issue because I wasn't really seeing it at all. You wish they bring back Mixer? Yeah, I talked to Teddy during GDC, the founder of Quixel, and he pretty much said it's dead. Like Epic Games has no, I guess they have no desire to bring back Mixer for whatever reason. So yeah, it sucks because I use Mixer a lot too. It was actually going to like a really good spot. Really annoying to log in every time. Yeah, even Unreal makes me log in every time I go to Quixel Bridge. Bet you did. Yeah, I'm trying to replicate the same problem that you had. So, actually, I could do like a fresh install. We'll see maybe if that's the issue. But let me just save this to my desktop. Just start a new Unreal Engine file real quick. Yeah, I wish I could see your desktop to see exactly like what's going on with your bridge, because I wasn't able to replicate it. But I'm gonna open up my Unreal Engine and show y'all there, because that's the only time that I ever see where it says go to Fab. And of course, Unreal's taking forever. I don't know if y'all have been seeing this too, like where it says like initializing Python, but it gets stuck there sometimes. All right, there we go. All right, so I got Unreal 5.5 opened up right now. I'm going to come up to Quixel Bridge. Yeah, so when I open it inside of Unreal Engine, this is what pops up for me. But instead of saying go to Fab, I hit stay here, right? So that's really the only time I've ever seen it do that. Like even if I let's go back down to these assets. So if I come down to like a 3D asset, Not sure why it's going so slow all of a sudden. Yeah, no, I agree, X. Like, I really like Quixel Mixer. I use it sometimes, even though it is kind of slow right now. But, okay, so this is Quixel Bridge that is inside of Unreal Engine. And this is the only time where I see it say, get it on Fab. So you're saying, Ty, that you're not using the Unreal Engine version, right? Like, you're actually using the standalone version that you had to, like, download and install? I used Bridge a long time ago with Blender. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, no, it's no problem. I'll check out some of your videos, but yeah, actually, if you could, you should probably make a video on it, even if it's private, and I could take a look at it. Because yeah, like I said, this is the only time where I say get it on Fab. But if I open up like the standalone version, like right here, where it says Bridge, is it going to open back up? Okay, there we go. Yeah, but when I open up the regular Bridge, it says business as usual. Like, did you try to do a fresh install? Like, did you uninstall it and delete the folder out and then like reinstall Quixel Bridge from scratch off the website? Okay, yeah, no matter what asset I'm clicking on, I'm not seeing that whatsoever. And I don't know if you can see. Yeah, okay, no worries. Yeah, because I just want to say, I was trying to see if they even show like a version number, but I'm not even seeing like a version number anywhere. But yeah, I would say like if you could send that screen grab or that screen like a screen recording, then that would help out. I could even probably even ask some of the people over at Quixel if they know what's going on. But yeah, I would say that dang, I was hoping that coming on live stream would be able to help some of y'all out, but I can't replicate that issue at all. Like I'm not having that same issue that you're having there. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I should do. Yeah, is there a specific asset that you know of that you tried to grab? Because maybe I could try to look at that same one. Maybe it's like a glitch in one of the assets or something. But yeah, everything I'm clicking on looks like I'm good to go. It's all business as usual with all these. Yeah, no, it's not a problem. I mean, I get how it can be frustrating when something doesn't work. So that's why I at least wanted to try to see if we can help. A Blender journey. Not gonna lie, it's not. I haven't been diving into Blender as much. Like with the new Unreal Engine 5.6, I'm actually doing a project now with one of the divisions inside of Epic Games. I guess I could say that much, but the whole project is a motion graphics project, and it has to be done using only the motion graphics tools in Unreal Engine. So that's been my main focus these past couple of weeks. It's about like maybe 8-week project. So after that, I could start learning Blender again. But right now, yeah, I'm just all in on the Unreal Motion tools at the moment. Am I back in time? Nah, Bridge. They brought Bridge back. a couple of months ago. That's why I was starting to do some of these videos. Cause I know a couple of people didn't realize that they brought Bridge back. It doesn't have the full functionality of what it used to for a lot of things. Like whenever, like if you watch the tutorial that I did yesterday, I showed how to use it with Cinema 4D and Redshift because there's a few things that you have to make sure you have checked on and off to be able to get that to work. But I mean, Bridge is like a great program. Like I hope they, even if they're not updating it, I hope they never get rid of it. Yeah, not a problem, Z. Yeah, go ahead, check out that video I did yesterday, and it should get you up to speed. So you said when the news came out that Bridge is going to be paid, you used that script to claim every asset in 10 minutes. Oh snap! Um, dang. Yeah, I tried to warn people not to use that script. I kind of felt like Epic was going to try to do right by their people. I'm wondering if that script might have messed something up. Yeah, I didn't use the script whenever that whole thing came out, cause I saw Tim Sweeney on Twitter was talking about they were trying to work something out. That's why I just waited at least in the meantime. But I wonder if that script is I wonder if that messed up your whole system there. Even though you said you claimed it, like I'd have to ask about that actually. Maybe I could hit somebody up and see if I could get clarification on that. You can't get all the assets to download from Bridge to C4D. So did you see my video I put out yesterday, Austin? So I put out a video yesterday, a tutorial on how to get Bridge working with Cinema 4D again. Like I can actually open up Cinema right now. Let me see. So I got Cinema, the latest version of it, 2025. And wait for this to open up. Yeah, I don't know why everything. Usually everything opens up hella fast. All of a sudden, everything wants to open up slow. Okay, so I got Cinema 4D opened up right now. I usually have it start off in standard render, just I don't know, just cause. But I'm gonna switch it over to Redshift for this example. So I have it open inside of Redshift, right? And then if I come up here, if you didn't watch the tutorial yesterday, this is just a quick rundown of how to get it to work. But if you come up here to Redshift and you come down here to preferences, if you're inside of your render right here and where it says Redshift, right here where it says node materials for presets, you want to make sure you have this turned off. Oh, okay. You're saying you have all the assets claimed on Fab, but not Bridge for some reason. I wonder why. So when you open up your Quixel Bridge, like it's not showing any of the assets or anything like it. Oops. Yeah, because if so I'm able to still download, like, so this is Quixel Bridge, right? Proper. I downloaded this hammer at 4K and I could just hit export, right? So if I export, this is exporting the Cinema 4D. You can see it popping up there in the background. So if I open this up, you see that we got the hammer in here. So this came directly from Quixel Bridge. We have the material up here. This is using the old espresso method. I mean, this is the only way it works. It doesn't work with the nodes. But it brought all the materials over and everything, as it should. And yeah, now we have everything set up here inside of Redshift. I could do a 4K material on there. Can't see assets, just can't download. Only purchased or local. Huh. So when you open up your Quixel Bridge, you use the script as well, and you can download assets. Yeah, so I'm starting to wonder if the script is what's causing all the discrepancies. Did you, for context, Austin, did you use the script at all, or did you like you straight up claimed it through Fab? Because that's what I did. I just claimed mine through Fab, and then yeah, everything just showed up here instead of Quixel Bridge. Let me see if I can reach out. Um, yeah, I have to email. I don't see anybody online right now. But you think you did both? You used the script, and when you saw the video to claim you did that. Yeah, no, it was kind of messed up how Epic went about it, how they caused like that big panic. So I could see why people used the script because they weren't really being transparent about what they were doing. But yeah, Austin, you said you only use Fab. So for Austin, did you uninstall Quixel Bridge and then reinstall it with the latest exe file? So if you go to like quixel.com and then right here under Bridge, you can download Bridge from here. I would say maybe like wipe out your system from the old version of Bridge and maybe reinstall it from fresh and see if that works out for you. Cause I'm trying to think. Yeah, even if you go to, and I have my Windows Explorer open, so I have my mega scans on my NOS drive. So if I click on my mega scans in here, like what I did was I completely just deleted everything in here. Like this is where it downloads everything, right? Like even your assets and all that stuff. But it also would download like these data files. And maybe if you clear that out, like I'd hate to say to do that in case it, like, okay, so maybe delete out like we're under support, delete out temp, everything else, but leave your downloaded folder because this is where like all your assets are going to be at, and then reinstall Quixel Bridge and see if that works. Maybe because maybe you have to wipe out like the old plugin set. Something that really bothers me is that many assets are missing on Fab. Yeah, that was another thing that was messed up about Fab was I think that was like an Epic Games call, but they said that some of the scans didn't live up to their expectations or whatever that means. I don't even know. So a lot of the stuff that like if you have the OG Quixel Bridge like I have here, or not OG, but the Quixel Bridge that you have here, you'll notice that a lot of the assets are still here, right? Like you said, the cactus. Let me see if I looked up cactus. Yeah, so if I type in cactus, you'll notice that those cactus are still here, but they might not be in Fab. But they were saying that for the Fab stuff, they were trying to get rid of some of the older skins because it didn't live up to expectations. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of messed up. But yeah, let me know, Austin. Leave me a comment on the video or something like that. Let me know if that ends up working out for you. But I know when I was putting together the video yesterday, I just wiped out everything that had to do Quixel Bridge related and just started from scratch, and everything's been working. Thank you, JJ. Appreciate you, man. Marcus said they remade some packs to work better with Nanite and Lumen. Yeah, I get that. I get why they did that, but it would have been nice if they would have still left some of the old assets up there and maybe just put some type of like disclaimer on it or something saying like, hey, these are from like UE4 era or something like that, just so people can still have access to those because maybe they still want to use them, you know. Yeah, I really wish I could replicate that error that some of y'all are having. Yeah, I was hoping I could help fix that for y'all, but hey, I didn't use that script, so I'm almost betting that that script somehow messed up the system. Cause yeah, if I look over here under where it says purchased, it shows that I have 18,870 assets purchased, and that's what popped up after I redeemed everything through Fab, right? So yeah, I'm curious. Well, I don't think you're in front of your computer, but I would wonder if y'all looked at your Quixel bridge and you look at purchase, like what the number is right there, like if it matches my number or if it's something else. Because since I didn't use the script, I'm wondering if your number pops up differently. Yeah, that's what I would. So maybe make a for the assets that you already downloaded, like so that you don't lose them. Maybe make a duplicate somewhere so you can still have those, and then I would just completely wipe out anything like all the folders and uninstall everything that has to do with bridge, and then reinstall it. See if that works for you. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll hit up. Um, Maybe I'll reach out to Teddy and ask him if he knows anything about the script issue. Yeah, yours is like 350. Oh, so under your purchase, it only says that you have 350 items purchased. Cause that's kind of wild. I mean, there's way more than 350 Megascans assets. I wonder if I go back to some back inside of Unreal Engine. I wonder what the Quixel bridge says here. It says stay here. Don't go to Fab. Yeah, so on the Unreal version of it, it doesn't even say how many that you own. Yeah, they jacked this thing up. Like they should have just left this alone. Um, yeah, I mean it'd be nice if you can't even like this is the Unreal version, right? You can't even import from Quixel on the Unreal version, so it's almost like pointless of why they even brought it back for this aspect of it. Um, yeah, I don't do DMs on Instagram. Maybe LinkedIn, maybe. Yeah, Austin, I would try that because yeah, like I said, mine is close to 19,000, so that's really weird. Yeah, I would back up your download folder, Ty. Let me open up Fab and see what my Fab this is. So yeah, I'm barely on Fab that much. I'm trying to see where do I even see like where my assets are. Um, that's language, cart, wish list. Oh, my library. There we go. Yeah, so I'm inside of Fab and it doesn't even tell me how many assets I have in here. Quixel Bridge. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Austin. Yeah, hopefully we could get down to the bottom of it. Let me know if y'all have any success. Yeah, sir. I'm just looking inside of Fab. I haven't really done a lot in here. I've been doing my own 3D scans lately. I'm trying to see inside of Fabric for it to actually tell me how many Quixel assets I own. Okay, so if I search Quixel with the publishers, I'm gonna go to Quixel. Yeah, that works, Ty. Or if you want to leave a comment on YouTube again, that works as well. Yeah, this is weird. It's not even showing. So I'm signed into. All right, sorry. Yeah, I was trying to find my assets in Quixel Bridge. Because it should show. Okay, so when I type in search for Quixel, it shows all my assets here. That's on the products though, but it's showing other stuff too that's not Quixel. So if I go to publishers, then click on Quixel. Yeah, I don't know. This thing is all sorts of jacked up. But all right, yeah, I'm a cut out. So I got more client work I need to jump into. But yeah, let me know how that works out for y'all. And yeah, I wish we could have did something more here, but hopefully deleting some of that stuff and reinstalling works out for y'all. But yeah, I appreciate y'all stopping through on the live stream. Maybe we'll do another live stream if I have something more concrete that actually not just me here BSing. But all right, I'll catch y'all later. See y'all.